Did you
Oh my
order
God, they're talking
a
about
transcription
all
of that
politics are
interview?
local with WCHE.
May we have a stipulation given the certification as to the accuracy of the transcription?
I won't be sort of stipulating to this, as I'm familiar with a radio program transcript, so please certify.
I'm sorry, you will stipulate?
No, I will not stipulate to this one.
Okay. Mark, would you please turn your attention to page 19 of this manuscript of the interview?
Yes.
And do you see there a certification of the transcriptionist?
I do.
All right, and that's signed by the individual who transcribed the interview, correct?
Correct. But I listened to this. I heard the interview.
Okay.
This is as accurate as my memory can recall.
Okay. Nevertheless,
You know what's crazy about this?
I'm very
They
interested
have
in,
planted
and certainly
so
respect
many
your recollection.
articles
could you please
about their
confirm that
project.
the transcriptionist is
So why is
certifying
this
the
bad?
accuracy of the transcript in this certificate?
Yes.
Okay. And
I'm going to object again for foundation. I'd like to know how the audio recording made its way to a transcriptionist that was arranged by Mr. Kaplan.
all right, Mr. Kaplan, would you care to address that?
I ordered it.
I understand it, but what does that mean? You ordered it. You
I
call it.
ordered the
In other words, the transcript didn't exist. There was no court reporter. Hang on, during the time there was a show you listened to. So how did what was broadcast get to the court reporter to be transcribed?
Oh, that means he
There-
took Barry
it was-
D's
the program
recording.
was transcribed by the radio station. You were able to go on their site and get and download the interview.
So, in other words, you were able to download a audio recording of it.
I listened to it.
So, I'm sorry. Do you agree that's what happened? You
Yeah,
downloaded.
absolutely. It was an audio recording of the interview.
And then you take that audio recording and you give it to this court reporter to transcribe. Is that what occurred?
Correct.
And we can provide another witness in addition to Mr. Kaplan who can testify about that chain of custody, if you will, of the audio of the
That won't be
interview.
necessary. I was curious.
Is this a zoning hearing board meeting or a court case in Chester County Courthouse?
Oh, I'm sorry, is there a stipulation as to the accuracy of the transcript then?
I'm not going to stipulate to the accuracy, but I'm not going to object to it.
Okay. All right, Mr. Kaplan.
This is like kangaroo
you
court.
listened to the interview and you ordered the transcript of the interview. Would you please tell us what Mr. Dunn said during the interview regarding the bases for his vote to deny the master plan application?
Not enough room to poop. Why don't they identify the radio host? It's very confusing. If they keep waiting for him to read things, we might be here till tomorrow. This has been 2 hours and 46 minutes of like nails on a chalkboard. I guess doing this in front of the zoning hearing board is cheaper than court.
Speaker, I'm sorry, Supervisor Dunn, can you give us any insight on this project?
Sorry, where are we, gentlemen?
I'm reading the mini page 2.
All right. Now, I'm hoping, Mr. Kaplan, you don't intend to read the entire transcript because we can do that ourselves.
No, I don't.
Thank you.
Kind of concept and why it got turned down and all that. Can you give us some insight? Mr. Dunn. I mean, it's pretty much what you've been hearing, Main thing is, sewer capacity. Is they've been dancing around it and keep hitting them with it like you don't have the sewer capacity, and they kind of danced around it, kept going forward, trying to go forward with it. And you know, if you put in infrastructure in like that massive, speaker interrupted, that just seems to me. Dunn then says, I mean, market space is short. You know, the schools would be drained. The surrounding structures, if they wanted to, you know, try to, you know, grow or do anything, you know. A lot of that would be maxed out, you know, with this particular project in the area. It could costly to the residents.
I think they better listen to the recording
it
again.
Goes on. You can read it. We never heard about sewer being a problem before. We put evidence in from the township that there was capacity and that the Downingtown area plant is being increased in size. So you have Dunn talking about sewer capacity. You have Cumble Hardy saying, I know the density complies, but I don't like the density. What was the other thing? Oh, and they don't like the traffic. But there was no need for a traffic report at this stage. But we had a traffic report prepared. We had it reviewed by the township's traffic engineer, and he concluded that with the improvements, it was fine. So I sat here and watched all these months go by when everybody else in this township was cooperating and were trying to get this done. And two people, for whatever reason, turned us down.
And they're the decision makers.
And then
Again, I'm going to object to without any discussion. There was testimony previously that they had discussion in executive
It
session.
doesn't matter whether there's discussion or not. We described it already. And for all this time, trying to get the answers of why, we couldn't get the answers.
So, Mark, I'd like to bring this point home. Would you please turn your attention to page 8 of the mini script of the interview?
Go ahead.
Now, a person identified as speaker 1, who I presume is the interviewer, said to Supervisor Dunn, yeah, that's a problem too. So, you know, what do you do there? Has anybody considered that you know of just retrofitting the mall into something else? And Mr. Dunn responded, how? Would you please read that particular response into the record?
Page 8.
Page 8.
Done. You know, don't know. You know, don't know. I mean, the concept of what they want to do isn't a bad idea. It's all good. It's just too much as far as my, you know, like, if I'm concerned, you know, I mean, I think it's just way too much.
Okay.
It is too much.
Now,
Wow. This is too much.
the second component of our challenge to the validity of components of the ordinance.
This is now 2 hours and 51 minutes
with
and
regard
5
to
seconds.